Gadzooks. This is Renderer? It's not what I was expecting. Is this a trick? An illusion? Something tells me there are monsters about. Let us continue onward, but be on your guard, everyone. I'd already actually been here before. Because I climbed over the mountains just wandering around, and I ended up here. Are you humans? You seem a bit different to all the others around here. Isn't this place lovely? It's just like being in a dream, but I suppose that's the best thing about living in an illusion. An illusion? What in the world do you mean by that? What? You didn't think this world was real, did you? It's all a dream. From the magical talking trees to the pubs made from solid gold. But it'll all be gone soon. Illusions can't last forever, but this whole world will be faded away to nothing before long. What are you saying? I'm saying that this place isn't real. It was dreamed up by Almighty Hargon to try to trick the 3 scions of Erdrick. Hargon built it. The scions... Look. If you want to know more, the castle at the back of the valley is your best bet. That place is a paradise for people who just want to sit back and enjoy the illusion. I haven't the foggiest what this all means, but perhaps we should do as this creature says. I sense even more monsters in that direction, Tran. Let us investigate. This is the way we came from, but I already have the Naviglobe. This place so pretty. Pity I'll go away soon. Very sad, but I stay till end. We all stay. It's rule. It's how things must be. God Zeus, look at the size of that castle. It's certainly very impressive. What in the world is it doing here? Well, there's only one way to find out. Forward! Looks so lovely from far away. Could see all of lovely Rindrag and all of lovely Maidenhall Castle too. If you want to know truth, you must look closer, but if you do, it not look so lovely anymore. Thou art welcome, wanderer, in this humble item shop. How, pray, may we be of service to thee this day? A purchase, And which of our fine items, pray, hath tickled thy fancy? Ah, medicinal herb? You have a keen eye, friend. How doth, 8 goats sound to thee? Do we have a deal? With our most humble compliments. Welcome, wanderer, unto this our humble hostelry. Here a night's lodging may be had for mere 3 gold coins. Wilt thou lay thy very head to rest? No. Fare thee well, wanderer. Take care not to overreach thyself upon the road. Maidenhall, welcome to thee, friend. But wait, is this not His Royal Highness, the prince I see before me? Welcome home, your highness. Oh, okay, you are one of my soldiers. I beg thy pardon. Thou art come to vanquish the High Priest Hargan. But thou art in fair Mightyhall Castle, friend. Besides, wherefore wouldst thou wish to destroy one so benevolent as he? Thou art hot-headed indeed. Oh, Hargan, mighty Hargan, thou art so very handsome and bold. Would that we could share. Eek, prithee, forget all that I did say. I know that one as great as he would never stoop to one so lowly as myself. Teleporter may transport a man to a place many hundreds of leagues distant in the blink of an eye. We have no need of such contrivances any longer. All that we need now standeth right here before us. Good morrow, great prince. Pray avail thyself of all that our treasure house hath to offer. Tis thine should thou will it. Now that our king hath joined the forces of justice under the banner of mighty Hargan, little need have we of such worldly trinkets. Are they all mimics? Yea, that we are able to thusly drown in one another's eyes is testament to the greatest of mighty Hargan. The sole dream is that we, the people, might know contentment and bliss. Already he hath given us so much, yet he is resolved to give still more. Praise be unto his benevolence. This is probably not good. Everyone in this castle is acting jolly peculiar. What in the world is wrong with them? They all have the same dull, vacant stare as though they're enraptured by some sort of vision. Our mission remains the same. We need to find the Orb of Heroes. Let us press on inside the castle and continue the search. Good day, Toothy. I am Mariella, entrusted now with the conduct of His Majesty's affairs in his former Chancellor's stead. It is my duty to brighten the throne room and to otherwise embrace the precious new era of peace. Wouldst thou see me dance? Verily, 'tis a sight to behold, I promise thee. Thou shalt come to love me more than ever thou didst the stuffy and over-serious Chancellor. Hehehe. Majesty, I beg of thee, I cannot drink a single drop more. Surely it's thy turn by now, sire. Yea, verily, and truly thou art a handsome prince indeed. Come, honor me, and join me in a cup of mead. Welcome home. I have begun to fear that thy company had come to grief in an attempt to slay Hargan, about whom we were so mistaken. But thou art returned unharmed, verily. 'Tis further proof, if such were needed, of Hargan's boundless mercy. Yea, as a brother did he greet me, and full gladly do I serve him. Pray forget the quest which I did entrust to thee. 'Twas folly to entreat thee to. 'Twas folly. Folly. Folly, 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 folly. Gadzooks, they just disappeared. Just as these puppets cease to exist, soon, so too shall you. It is your destiny, as it is ours. All things, be they illusions or be they lies, must come to an end. None can say when this annihilation will come. One thing is for certain, there is no escape. The day of destruction approaches, and none can escape it. What the dickens are you prattling on about, fiend? Speak some sense. Allow me to explain it in more simple terms. This castle was created by Almighty Hargan, and now it will be your grave. Gadzooks, to arms, everyone! At long last, the hated humans fall. Except for you, my most faithful disciple, you have proven yourself one of us. Come, take your rightful place at my side. War, you! How could this be? Fracture friendships, weaken the military, and ensure the construction of the Kazapo cannon that it might eventually fall into the monster's hands. This was my mission, and though I encountered many difficulties along the way, I finally achieved it by every aim. It was you. This whole time, you were the spy among our ranks. But why war? Why would you betray us like this? You traitor? A traitor? Me? Ha! You're the ones who betrayed all I believed in. I am the only man of Moonbrooke who holds true to the Church of Hargan's teachings, not like you faithless curs. Maha, you have done well, Warwick, and just as you were promised, you shall be rewarded. Come, join us as a monster. Yes, finally, I have attained monsterhood. Thank you. Thank you. Fly, my pretty. Tear these traitors limb from limb. Bathe in the blood of the builder and his pathetic companions. Warwick and the Rector, the traitor and his hateful handler. Unfortunately, I can't really be doing all the voices too well right now, both because of my allergy and my family's asleep. This is when I can typically get my recording done. Cannot be. All my plans ruined. Phew. I thought they had us for a moment there, but somehow we pulled through. Warwick! Warwick! Tran tries to strike up a conversation, but there's no response. We have only to recover the Orb of Heroes, and we can finally ready the cannon. Come, let us make way to Redarak. This world, this lie, it cannot last. It matters not who wins this accursed war. We will all die, every one of us. What lie? What are you talking about, Warwick? One day, I realized this is all an illusion. I tried to speak with His Majesty. I pleaded with him, but he refused to listen. That is when the Rector came to me. He said that he would save me from death, if I could earn it. When Tran arrived and rang that bell, I saw then that my chance had come, my opportunity to prove myself worthy. Warwick, you... The children of Hargan are absolute, and so is my belief. I would die to protect their teachings. I know you, Anessa. You never believed. You spoke of heartfelt convictions as sacred duties, but it was all a lie. I have failed, and so shall you. No human can stand against Almighty Atlas. Struggle if you wish. You all perish in the end. Hail Hargan. Warwick! Warwick! Look, Tran, the Rector still breathes, and it looks as if he's carrying something. Well fought, humans. It seems I underestimated you. But no matter. Doomsday draws near. The world of illusion just soon cease to be. If only I could have destroyed you by my own hand before that day came to pass. Still, it would seem that victory shall yet be ours. Pathetic humans. Were you truly fool enough to rally your whole army behind this builder? It seems you were. So your castle is practically undefended. You may be but an illusion, but you shall all be slain nonetheless. I cannot fathom it. What in the world happened here? Is this castle just an illusion? Are we... And Zeus. Aaron, look what he dropped. Could it be? It is, the Orb of Heroes. It seems our expedition was a success. But at what cost? The Rector's final words about our castle defenses do not sit well with me one bit. Forgive me, I was a million miles away. The Rector spoke of Moonbrooke's defenses? That does not bode well at all. We must return to the castle without delay. Time is of the essence, Tran. We must go to the castle's aid. Moonbrooke Castle is under attack. We must move quickly. God Zeus, the castle is in danger. Was this all part of Warwick and the Rector's plans? Quickly, Tran, let's go to the people's defense. Underhanded fiends. Is this the work of that traitor Warwick? Did he tell the monsters that the castle is undefended? If we move swiftly, the castle can still be saved. Hurry, Tran, we must slay these dragons post haste. Guide Dragon, the Skitty Squadron Superior. Tran! We won! We have saved Moonbrooke from destruction! Oh Tran, my lamb. You saved us all. Goddess be praised, I knew you would come back for us. When those loathsome lizards turned up, I thought my time was finally up. But the dinner bell was ringing once more. Thank goodness you get here when you did. Well done, soldiers of Moonbrooke. Not only did you return to slay the dragons that assaulted us, but you did so with the Orb of Heroes in hand. But it seems not all of you are accounted for. What has become of our dear war? Tran, before we begin to explain that ugly business, let us first turn our minds to the state of our castle home. Those dash dragons certainly did a number on our defenses. It would be no small feat to get everything back as it was. But fear not, we have more than enough practice rebuilding these walls. You may leave the repairs in our capable hands. Amazing! I see, so young Warwick was the traitor among us. He was so afeared of death that he was prepared to do anything to escape it, even side with the monsters against his own kind. The fool. The darned fool. Vanessa, I think it's time you told His Majesty the truth. That from the very beginning you have never subscribed to the teachings of the children of Hargon. What? Tran, from the moment you made that antidote herb and saved my life, I realized that our chance to defeat the children of Hargon had finally come. However, even at that time, I held suspicions that enemy spies had infiltrated our ranks. I had to hide my true allegiances. Vanessa had been committed to overthrowing the monster's rule since long before you arrived in Moonbrooke. That is why she sent me to infiltrate their army. I wanted to tell you the truth, Tran, but when you recovered the wizard's workstation, something His Majesty said gave me pause. The enemy have eyes everywhere. Did I say those words? I meant nothing profound by them, I assure you. I must admit, you had me completely fooled. There's something else, Your Majesty. Before Warwick passed, he said something about our world being a lie, though I know not what he meant by it. I see. Mayhap he thought that by betraying his own and joining with the monsters, the truth would be revealed to him. Tran, I wish to learn more about what transpired in Renderak. Come, I must speak with you alone. For quite some time, I have devoted myself to reading everything of Moonbrooke's history, and attempting to put together my scattered memories. Now, based on your account of what you saw in Renderak, I believe I have arrived at a theory. But perhaps this is not the most fitting place for such discussions. Come, Tran, follow me. To hear you say it, Renderak was not so much a hell as it was a heaven. It seems this world is not the one you once knew, nor the one of which only fragments remain in my clouded memories. Could this be some manner of parallel reality, an alternate dimension, or perhaps no more than an illusion conjured by one who yet resides in the real world? Whatever the case, I suspect that this world was created to serve a purpose, and if it is true that the illusion will soon fade, perhaps that purpose is close to being fulfilled. Warwick was convinced that this world was a lie, and would one day be reduced to oblivion. In his desperation to be spared this fate, he joined forces with the monsters. If only I had listened to him. If only I had offered him a warm embrace, not a cold shoulder. As his king, he was my responsibility, and I failed him. Tran, I have but one question I want you to answer. In the world you knew, what became of my daughter? Does the princess lead a safe and happy life, or... That is a relief. I may have failed as a king, but at least I did not fail as a father. Tran, one matter still puzzles me. You are not part of this land of illusion. You came here from the real world, but for what purpose? If it was not by mere chance that you wandered into this world, but you were summoned, then your presence here may have a more profound meaning than you realize. Tran, I've made up my mind. I will see the children of Hargon defeated, even if our reality should crumble the very next day. Time grows short. We must complete the Gazappo cannon without delay. The third and final tower of our ultimate weapon is complete, and all that remains is the cannon itself. Tran, you were speaking with His Majesty for some time. I cannot help but wonder what you were discussing. But more than that, it made me think of all the things I should have told you, but did not. Please forgive my dishonesty. I'm sure you have many questions for me, too, but let us leave such talk for later. We are not out of the woods yet. We must prepare for our final battle. Would you do the honors and lay out a blueprint for the final part of the Gazappo cannon? It will be positioned atop the central tower, yes? Time is of the essence, builder. Drop your design and we shall all see it built. Free Malroth.
Yep.
By Joe. Your blueprints keep getting better and better, Tran. This cannon is a true marvel. Once the Orb of Heroes is in place, we'll be able to blast our enemies with bolts of incredible magical energy. Even Atlas will not be able to withstand it. Tran! We have prepared all the necessary materials for completing the blueprint. Castle wall blocks, castle corners, even castle column pedestals. Everything we need to build this cannon. Atlas may strike at any time. We haven't a moment to lose. We must see this blueprint completed as swiftly as we can. Truth be told, Tran, I have admired builders ever since I was a child. It was this that made me reject the children's unholy teachings and made me who I am today. There's no sense in hiding any longer. I too shall join you in completing this blueprint and building the Gazappo cannon. Come, men and women of Moonbrooke, we have work to do. We must complete that blueprint. Thank you for drawing the blueprint for the Gazappo cannon, Tran. Once we build it and put the Orb of Heroes in place, Moonbrooke will be a match for any monster. But if Atlas attacks before construction is complete, we'll be done for, so we better pick up the pace. When the dragons attacked, I feared it was the end for us. If you had arrived but a minute later, it surely would have been. When the monsters attacked, I thought my singing days were over. Luckily for me and every other music lover in Moonbrooke, you made it back in time to save the day. Thank you, Tran. You saved us. I always knew that you would come back for us. That was close. If you hadn't come back when you did, those dragons would have had us for dinner. All this time, Warwick remained a true believer in the children of Hargon. How is it that none of us ever noticed? Speak for yourself. Hey, you can place blocks in midair. That's cheating. I just want to get the hearts out of the way for a cinematic that is undoubtedly going to happen. Huzzah! The Kazapo cannon is complete. At long last, we have the power to overcome Atlas. I told you before, Tran, that my faith in the children of Hargon was unshakable. That it was my heartfelt conviction to fight forevermore. This was a lie. The foundations of Moonbrooke Castle were laid by a builder who came to this island many years ago. By the time I was born, the children of Hargon's teachings had already spread far and wide. Builders were seen as harbingers of chaos and war. One day, I looked up at this fine, majestic fortress, and a great joy welled within me. I dreamed of creating such incredible structures myself. Ever since that day, the children of Hargon were my sworn enemy. I pledged to overthrow them and become a builder, like the one who had inspired me. That was my true conviction. Oric had a heartfelt conviction too. His beliefs were not his own. They were imposed on him by the children of Hargon. I believe that true conviction comes from within. It is something that you make for yourself. It is not something that can be imposed on you by others. It feels good to finally get that off my chest. It was so hard hiding how I really felt for so long. Forgive me, Tran. No matter how much I wanted to lay the children of Hargon low, I should not have lied to you. I swear that I shall not do so again. Free Malroth. Forgive me, Tran. Once I began to unburden myself, I could not stop my mouth from moving. People call me stubborn. They say I'm a stickler for rules and regulations. I never believed in the teachings of the children of Hargon. I had long ago fallen in love with building, forbidden though it was. Oric, on the other hand, was unshakable in his belief, so much that it led him to his own ruin. Neither of us was a stubborn one. It was him. Just listen to me going on again. Come, Tran. It's almost time for the grand finale. All you need to do is place the Orb of Heroes upon the dais on the central tower, and the Kazapo cannon will be complete. Free Malroth. I trust your choice of location. Hurry, Tran. Place the Orb of Heroes on the platform atop the central tower and complete the Kazapo cannon. Ow. Of course, that would be the one spot I followed. I land on. Can't see anything with this camera. It is done, Tran. Now that the Orb of Heroes is in place, the Kazapo cannon is complete. Long have I dreamed of seeing this legendary weapon in action. And thanks to you, Tran, I shall soon have the opportunity to witness the Kazapo cannon firing with my own two eyes. Thank you. By the goddess, I've never seen such power. Ho ho ho. This is the true power of the Kazapo cannon. I see. So the energy that we all poured into the two charging towers has been gathered into the Orb of Heroes, ready to fire at our enemies. Even an enormous, hulking monstrosity like Atlas won't be able to withstand a direct hit from this thing. Yeah, all we have to do now is wait for this fool to fall into our trap. What is it, Tran? Why you stand on the threshold of such victory? So why do you wear such an aggrieved expression? Free Malroth. What? You care not for slaying Atlas? You only wish to see your friend freed? But of course, this matter had entirely slipped my mind. Jerk. Tran, you know all too well that Malroth and I have had our differences, but I want you to know that neither I nor His Majesty had any desire to see your friend in prison. Warwick was the one who convinced His Majesty that Malroth was a danger. He meant to divide us, and it worked. Of course, the matter with Murad's mirror did not help his defense. But I should not make excuses. I may not have urged Malroth's incarceration, but neither did I argue against it. I beg your forgiveness, Tran. You say that if I should beg the forgiveness of anyone, it is Malroth? Yes, I suppose you're right. Here, take this. It's the key to the dungeon. Go and set your friend free. Malroth must be set free. Malroth waits for you in the dungeon. Go to your friend and set him free. Oh, it's you. You finally decided to let me out, have you? What's happened? Huh? So you built a massive magical cannon, and now the Major General of the Monsters is on his way over to destroy us all. Are you serious? There's a big bad baddie coming, so now you decide to let me out of my cell? You leave me locked away down here, never even dropping by to say hello, and now that you're in trouble, you come to me for help? You're disgusting, Tran. What? What else do you want? Shut up, okay? Just shut up. I've had enough of your excuses. Oh, for crying out. Anyone think you were the one whose best friend betrayed them? Malroth. With the Warwick soul that sees a doubt in my mind, I should not have stood by while the wrong was done to you. For that I am truly sorry. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have let those soldiers die at Moonahan. I'm sure you did all you could to save them. For my part, I should not have taken out my anger on you. It was not your fault. Well, I'm still sorry about it all. Hey, Tran. I'll help you beat Atlas, but after that, we're done. You built a dungeon to lock me away, and only let me out when you needed my help. That's low. I suppose it makes sense, though. Why would a builder like you care about a guy like me who can only destroy stuff? I thought we could be friends, but I guess I was wrong. You and me, Tran, we're through. Leave me alone. I've got nothing to say to you. I'm glad that Malroth is finally free, but what of your friendship? I can hardly believe that you two would go your separate ways. When you arrived on this island, you seemed inseparable. This anger cannot last. A friendship like yours is not so easily sundered. It may take time, but this wound will heal. I shall do everything in my power to help. What was that? This is it, Tran, our final battle. Atlas approaches. Major General is an unimaginably powerful foe. Only by your Kazap cannon can we hope to defeat him, and defeat him we shall. So, Tran, are you ready to win this war? No. Understood. Nothing is more important than preparation. Speak with me again when you are sure you are ready. We have to defeat Atlas, not just for our future, but for all the dear departed souls who gave their lives for our cause. We can defeat Atlas, we can restore peace to Moonbrooke, and we will break this curse in this war and never fight another day in our lives. Atlas thinks he can defeat us, but with the Kazepa cannon on our side, victory will be ours. That big beastly bully, Lord Atlas attacks. I fear I might sully the seat of my slacks. This is it. Only Atlas stands between the people of Moonbrooke and a shining future. I suggest you make sure you know how to operate that Kazepa cannon. You locked me away in a dungeon and only let me out when you need my help. That's no way to treat a friend. This is it, Tran. Our final battle approaches. Yes. Excellent. We are relying on you. You too, Malroth. We shall have need of your strength on the battlefield. Tran, His Majesty has thoroughly briefed me on how the Kazepa cannon works, so allow me to impart his knowledge to you. Firstly, you must place your hand upon the orb of heroes at the top of the main tower to see what it sees. Then you have only to line up your target in their sights and unleash your energy upon them. But be careful, the cannon can only fire once at a time. Once the energy of the orb is exhausted, it takes some time to recharge. Be careful that you do not miss. That should be all you need to know. Would you like me to run through the explanation again, just to be sure? No. Good, and we are ready to face Atlas. If we can defeat him, we can restore peace to Moonbrooke, and we can escape our fate of eternal warfare. Tran, if we fight together to the very end, I know we can do it. I know we can win. You humans think you can defeat Mighty Atlas? We smash your castle, we smash your towers, we smash everything. We show our Lord Atlas how weak you really are. Atlas, the battle-hardened behemoth.
Hear me, humans. You cannot win. You cannot escape your fate. Struggle all you like, it will do you no good. You will be destroyed.
Atlas underestimates us, but we shall soon show him. Quickly, Tran, get to the Kazapo cannon.
Yep.
Use left stick to aim the Kazapo cannon, then press A to unleash his fire fury. To stop looking down his sights and return to the fray, press B. No, it can't be. He is unhurt.
I'm not expecting this to put up a real fight. It'll take more than magic pea shooter to hurt Mighty Atlas. Go, my minions, destroy the humans, destroy their castle, destroy everything.
His height is just too cuffed. The blast had no effect. There must be some other way. In any case, we cannot fire the cannon again until it recharges. We must hold the back monsters until then. Me squish you, squish squish. But they weren't really at my side, that's the problem. Tran! If we fire the Kazapo cannon now, it will have no effect. We must bide our time and wait for the moment to strike. Please return to the front lines. We need you. But I should be there when it hits 100%. That seems smarter. Look, he exhausted himself. This is our chance. All forces attack. You have him staggered. Tran, quickly, you must use the Zappa cannon against him once more. Race back to the tower and try to hit him somewhere where it's too high you can't protect him. Brilliant eye. Brilliant shot, Tran. We have only to hold off the monsters, await our opportunity, and land another shot or two in his eye like that, and victory will be ours. You blink, you lose. Tran, we have Atlas on the back foot again. Now is our chance to strike. Go to the Zeppelin again and aim for his eye. Oh, it still has his back to me. Huzzah, we did it! We defeated Atlas! The item he dropped when he fell. Could it be? Oh ho ho, Tran, my boy. Oh, Tran, our beautiful builder. You have vanquished our foe and saved our kingdom. Malrath is not gonna like hearing that. Gadzooks, I knew you could do it. In honor of your great deeds of arms this day, I may consider taking you on as my squire. Let us be praised. The vile tyrant who had this fair isle in his iron grip is no more. Our days of endless bloodshed are over. I cannot believe this is really real. We did it. We actually did it. We defeated the children of Hargon. Please pardon that outburst. Such behavior is unbecoming of Moonbrooke's military leader. Before our celebrations begin in earnest, what say we repair the damage to the castle? Leave it to us, Tran. We shall be done in a jiffy. The base is returned to its former glory. Don't wait for me, Tran. We're through. Capital work, Tran. Atlas is slain and his army is scattered. We have won. The battles have ended. The fighting is done. Oh, is it splendid the war away his blood. Let us be praised. Atlas is no more. We are freed from our fate. Thank you, Tran. We could not have won this war without you. Not a good show, Tran. Atlas did not know what hit him. We've actually beaten the Mage General. It just goes to show, creation trumps destruction every time. Tran, I must speak with you. You recovered a rusted relic from Atlas's body, did you not? I believe that it may be the Mark of Moonbrooke, the legendary treasure that will restore peace to my realm. You have only to repair it. Go, my child. Take that rusted relic to a workbench and transform it into the mighty Mark of Moonbrooke. Tran, the Mark of Moonbrooke is as good as new. How can I ever repay you? As I told you, and you alone, this world is but an illusion. It may fade away at any moment. But when I see your smiling face, young man, it fills me with hope. Mayhap you are not an emissary of annihilation, but one of creation, sent by the heavens to save us all from our wretched fate, to save this world from destruction. Come, Tran, take the Mark of Moonbrooke and affix it to the beacon of Erdrit. Let the people see that the peace has returned. Peace returns to Moonbrooke. I can hardly believe it, but this is what a world without war feels like, a world at peace. I cannot thank you enough, Tran. If it were not for you, this day would never have come. Yeah, well, you can thank me by coming to a world of war. The builder won our minds, our hearts, and he blew Atlas away. I knew he would right from the start, but I didn't like to say. Let's see, Hayden, is there anything you won't sing about? People of Moonbrooke spend some time savoring the peace that Tran has brought about, and the unfamiliar warmth which has filled their hearts. They decide to celebrate this happy turn of events by holding the greatest feast in the history of their kingdom. Oh, the preparations for our victory feast are complete, and let's mark the start of celebrations with a fireworks display. Consider this a humble gift from your monarch. Except for the firework cannons themselves, I concede, these are all your fine craftsmanship, Tran. Oh, and before I forget, I saw Malrath standing atop the outer wall. He cut a rather lonesome figure. He needs a friend to talk to, Tran, and you are the best friend he has. There's no greater joy a king can wish for to see his subjects happy. All around me is a sea of smiling faces, and I have you to thank for it, Tran. Can't believe it. Peace is so peaceful. No fighting, no screaming, no nagging fear of impending attack. This is fantastic. Gadzooks, and Gadzooks again. These words cannot express my amazement that we have finally won this war, so Gadzooks once more. The townspeople turn to look up at the skies and see the fireworks burn, but don't get ash in your eyes. Thank you, Tran. Seeing Moonbrooke at peace like this is a dream come true. Were it not for you, this day would never have come. I would never have been able to enjoy such a show with my dear granddaughter. You have my thanks, Tran. Thank you ever so much, Tran. By the grace of the goddess and your tireless efforts, peace has returned to Moonbrooke. Snappy snapper. Why did I say that to him? Why would I do that? Something isn't right. There's something wrong with me. Huh? Oh, Tran, it's you. How long have you been standing there? That Kazap cannon of yours is really something. Guess you won't need me around to beat up the monsters for you anymore. You build things, I mash monsters, but you don't need me anymore, and I don't need you. Once we get back to the island, we can go our separate ways. Jeremiah was looking for you. You should go and find him and see what he wants. Thought I told you, we're done. I'll stay with you until we get back to the island, but that's it. Tran, why the dour expression? Glad we celebrate our victory. Your face suggests you mourn a bitter loss. Whatever your troubles, tonight's celebration shall surely drive them from your mind. It is time to put your wonderful firework cannon into action. What? What do you mean you cannot remember when or wherefore you built them? Come now, my boy. You made them at my request so that we might celebrate our inevitable victory over the monsters. Here, take these fine fireworks, load the firework cannons, and let the display begin in earnest. I believe Anessa had something she wished to speak with you about. When you've had your fill of fireworks, pray go to her and hear what she has to say. Go, Tran, and make good use of the firework cannons. It's time for some fireworks. Tran, are you enjoying the fireworks? Oh, Jeremiah tells me he is saving the best for last, so it seems we still have quite a treat in store for us. What say you, Tran? Are you ready to sit back and enjoy the grand finale? No. Well, I understand your reluctance to bring this night to a close. Play enjoy the party at your leisure. When you're ready to see the show, just say the word. Excellent. I shall inform Lord Jeremiah to get the main event underway forthwith. Tran, this may be a time for a celebration, but I cannot stop thinking about you and Malroth. I'm sure he did not mean the wounding words he said to you. We all say things we do not mean in the heat of the moment. I'm sure things will work out between you two, but Malroth is a stubborn sort, and you must make the first move, and soon. It seems the show is about to begin. For the moment, let us forget our cares and enjoy the fireworks. Oh my, how beautiful. Goddess be praised, we have found true peace at last. That night, the people of Moonbrooke set the sky on fire in celebration of their hard-won peace. As they gaze up in wonder at the kaleidoscope of the night sky, their thoughts turn to the bright future that lies before them. All except for two, Malroth and Tran, whose horizons have become unexpectedly cloudy. Then, morning comes. Wasn't last night's party simply sublime? My heart is still racing with joy. In all the excitement, I almost forgot there was something I wanted to ask you about. Tran, what did Blorick mean when he said that our world was an illusion? You spoke with him about it back in Rendark, and it has been playing in my mind ever since. Forgive me, this is not the time for such talk. Let us revel in our victory a little while longer. Before you came here, I'd lost almost everything. But last night, watching the fireworks with you by my side, I felt truly happy. It is all thanks to your hard work that we have brought peace to Moonbrooke once more. Thank you, Tran. thought I told you, we're done. I'll stay with you until we get back to the island, but that's it. Ah, Tran, there's another matter I must discuss with you. You came to this land in search of new companions to take back to your island, did you not? Friends who would help you drive back the children of Hargon? Well, there's not a single man among us who you have failed to inspire with your building abilities. I'm sure many of them would gladly assist you in turn. And with valiant Moonbrooke soldiers at your back, no enemy can stand in your way. Also, now that peace has returned to us, the castle no longer has any need of the many snares and ballistas that you kindly built for our protection. Pray, take them with you, and may they serve your island as well as they did ours. People of Moonbrooke wait to greet their hero, Tran. Go to them, accept their plaudits. They are fully deserved. Take this opportunity to speak to everyone. If you return home at the head of the small army of Moonbrooke soldiers, you are sure to be able to defend your island against any threat. Even more so if you take the scissors, snares, ballista, and other weapons with you. Would you please just pick them up and hand them to me, people? Now that Moonbrooke is at peace, we no longer have any need of them. Pray, take whatever you will. I wish you best of luck in all your future endeavors, as I'm sure I'll do to all of the townsfolk. Speak with them and accept their gratitude. Oh boy. I just want you to hand them to me. Seriously, if you know the player wants to take them, why not just do it? Gadzooks, Tran, mighty fine work overthrowing the children of Hargon. And not just that, you saved us from that belly-old fate of endless war. When we first met, I was a hoary old fool who knew nothing but war. I was scared you would take away the only thing I knew how to do. I should have looked forward to it. I never dreamt that waking each morning to a world at peace could be so beautiful. It just goes to show that there is always more to be learned, no matter how old you are. You have taught this grandmother to suck eggs, and I do not mean to stop there. Which brings me to my point. I want to go with you. It's not too late for me to see the world. What do you say, my friend? Nope. Gadzooks, Tran, show some respect to your elders. I shall ask you again, and this time you will answer properly. Will you let me accompany you to your island? Yeah. I knew that you would agree. After all, I'm the most experienced soldier you will ever come across. Let's set sail for your home. I have much to learn about the art of building, and I cannot wait to get started. Tran, my lamb, you saved Moonbrooke from its unfortunate fate and returned peace to the land. For that you have my eternal thanks. We've done much to rebuild Moonbrooke, but still more remains to be done. Will you stay here and lend us your aid as a builder? What? You say you were to return to your home island before long? Oh, my lamb, I... From the moment I first saw you, I'll share a high five. An ambition arose within me. I harbored a hope that one day I too might share such an experience with you. Please, Tran, please will you take me with you? I wish to stay by your side. No. No, please, my lamb, I promise to not be a burden. Please, will you reconsider? Fine. Oh, goddess be praised. Thank you, Tran. I have never been so happy in all my life. I swear that I shall not be a bother to Mouth or any of your other islanders. Just treat me like any other member of your team. Hello, Tran. Allow me to offer you my thanks once again for helping us to defeat the forces of Hargon. When you stood atop that tower, blasting Atlas in the eye with the Kazappa cannon, you cut ever so dashing a figure. By the way, Tran, I hear you plan to return to your own island soon. I'd love for you to take me with you. Then I'd be able to see as much of that dashing figure of yours as I please. But alas, I am part of His Majesty's Royal Guard. I could not possibly abandon my duty and leave the king unprotected. Ho ho ho. You must go where you feel you are needed, dear Zera. It is your wish to accompany young Tran to his island that I bid you a fond farewell. You're not my only bodyguard, you know, and besides, what use have I for armed escort when my nation is at peace? Really, your majesty? Oh, thank you so much. In that case, Tran, I would gladly come with you and aid you in any way I can. Will you take me with you? Nope. But surely you jest. Yes, it was an attempt at humor ill-judged, but innocent. You mean to say that you will take me with you, yes? Yeah. Huzzah! You won't regret this decision, Tran. Together we shall show the rotten children of Hargon who they're messing with. Tran, we all owe you a great debt of gratitude for bringing peace back to our home. As the ruler of this fair kingdom, I deeply regret that I cannot appropriately reward you for your efforts, but I can offer you stalwart followers to aid you in your quest. What's that? You would bid me join you on your voyage? Me? The heaven-appointed protector of this island? You never were one to stand a ceremony, were you, my dear? But alas, I cannot. The kingdom is still my responsibility, and I will not so easily abandon it. Tran, do you remember what I told you of this world and its nature? Oblivion may approach, and if that is my destiny, so be it. I shall watch over my people to the end. I shall keep a weather eye out for you too, Tran. Look forward to seeing what exciting and incredible adventures you build for the people of this world. Very good. With the war now a thing of the past, I am excited to guide Moonbrooke into the future, whatever the future may hold for us. I think we are all excited to see the new and wondrous creations you will bring forth into the world. Ah, Tran, how did you enjoy the fireworks display? We humans are flawed creations, want to engender much conflict and suffering, but sometimes we can create beauty too. Oh, what do you think of that line? I was aiming for wise and philosophical. Did I hit the mark? Anyway, I hear you may be leaving soon. I have little doubt Esther will want to join you. Please, Tran, take good care of my dear granddaughter. But what am I saying? That girl is all I live for. I cannot let her leave without me, and nor would I let you. If Esther goes, so do I. What do you say, Tran? Will you take me back to your island with you? Nope. You'd be so cruel as to separate an old man from his darling granddaughter? Please, Tran, tell me you will reconsider. Fine. Oh, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see what wonders you have built on this island of yours. Oh, I cannot wait to get back to your island and do some serious building. The fires of war have forged an unbreakable bond between us, Tran, and let us work together not on the battlefield, but on the building site. Oh, you'll find a place for me on your island. I promise I won't get in your way, or Malice way, or any of your other residents' way. Tran, I want to help you. You say the children of Hargon are attacking your home? Well, soon they shall have me to deal with. Tran is a hero, so noble and so brave. Never did I fear, oh, I knew that he would save us. Now that we have found peace at last, I think I should live out my days singing your praises right here at Moonbrooke. Haha, of course I am joking. I want to brighten the lives of those on your home island with the twin blessings of my beautiful voice and catchy songs. Take me with you, Builder. I'll play my happy song. Your people will be thrilled, and doubtless sing along. Oh, don't be such a meanie, and do not turn down your thumb. Or won't you be my genie and grant my wish to come? Take me with you, Builder. I knew you would agree. It would be a crime to rob your people of the chance to hear me sing. Perhaps I'll form a choir from all the adoring fans that are certain to flock around me the moment I open my mouth. Tran, you have spoken to everyone, I trust? Jolly good. Ever since I was a child, I've always been fascinated by the art of building. I dreamed of becoming a builder myself. Now that I have a taste of building with my own two hands, I know that I cannot stop now. The building bug has well and truly bitten me. Take me with you, Tran. Let's continue to work together, not in winning a war, but in building a new world. Nope. What? Surely my ears deceive me, Tran. I was all but certain you said no. I must have been mistaken. Mayhap it was but the wind. Nevertheless, I shall ask again. Just to be sure, will you take me with you to your island? Yes. Good, I knew you would say yes. You are more than an inspiration to me, Tran. You are my friend. Now let us return to your island and fight the children of Hargon together. Oh, and do not forget to collect all the traps you made before we leave. Let's take everything. The zap traps, the zisters, whoosh widgets, crack and sharp traps, the ballista, the spike traps, everything. When you're finished tidying up your affairs here in Moonbrooke, let's all make our way to the dock. We should lend our strength in turning your island into a shining beacon of hope for this world. We shall aid you in driving the children of Hargon from your island. Once you are ready to head home, lead the way to the docks. Greetings, Lifeform. Please confirm assertion. This island is crumbled down. Yes or no? No. Moonbrooke, unexpected. Input. Recalculating Dancing Girl search procedure. Evaluating options. All relocation to alternative island suboptimal. Must find Dancing Girls on Moonbrooke. Must find Dancing Girls on Moonbrooke. Here are Lifeforms. Dancing Girls also Lifeforms. Can you transform into Dancing Girls? Scanning. Scanning. Searching for Cottontails. I know it's a possibility. There we go. Dancing Girls located. Operation success. Overflow error and happiness management co-routine. Greetings, Dancing Girls. Please accept gift. Dancing Girl beauty confirmed. Inspiration obtained. Hopes initialized. Dreams allocated. Thank you, Dancing Girls. Hello. And this is where we found the Mirror of Ra. I should have left with it to try it on the dog. Hopefully I'll get it back later. Or do we have it now? Well, I got some fishing to do, so let's hop on in. Long time no ocean, Tran. Are these the willing warriors you'll be bringing back with you? Yeah, they look like fierce fighters to men, especially that one in the smock. They said that this island was a foreboding place where no man dare set foot, lay finger, or even plonk posterior. It looks like that was all a load of old bilge. That said, I did hear some serious bangs and clangs as I sailed around the island. What exactly has been going on here? And more importantly, why is this an island in the first place? I always thought that Moonbrooke was on the mainland. Ho ho ho. Leaving so soon, Tran? Allow us to give you a guard of honor to see you safely on your way. Allow me to thank you once again, Tran. I am eternally in your debt. You restored peace to my kingdom, and sown the seeds for a bright and booming future. I expect you to take just as good care of Inessa and those other noble men and women of Moonbrooke. My citizens are like children to me. I trust that you will do right by them. And my wife, my boy, do not pout so, I prithee. Know that we have treated you appallingly. Your imprisonment was unjust and undeserved. For my role in that fiasco, I wholeheartedly apologize. But look upon your friend. Behold the pain expression on his face. He is innocent of any crime, just as you were. Please don't inflict this torture on. You don't want to hear it, alright? Just shut up. Gadzooks, Melra. How dare you take such an insolent tone with one as great as the king? Know your place, lest you lose your head. As great as the king? And which is greater, I ask you, a king or a god? Malrath, my lamb, what has come over you? Let us not fight, it's time now to go. The path's ahead bright, our future's aglow. Man, I cannot help but feel responsible for this discord, but entering into an argument will not solve anything. Let's speak with Malrath again when he has calmed down. For now, Tran, let us set sail for your island. Hey! I cannot wait to begin building in earnest. Farewell, one and all. I wish you a swift and safe passage to Tran's Isle of Awakening. If fancy should ever strike you, please do not hesitate in returning to Moonbrooke once more. Know that every man, woman, and child of my Kira Kingdom stands ready to welcome you with open arms. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. I like that he keeps trying to look away from the player character. And so Tran's adventures on Moonbrooke come to an end. Together with his newfound friends, he sets sail for the Isle of Awakening, where Lulu and others impatiently await his return. But throughout the journey, Malrath maintains a stony silence, staring down at the ocean all the while.